Hey everyone, I'm Missy. I wanted to go over some foods that I am eating now that I'm 10 months in on Zepbound. We'll go over them briefly. Some of them are repeats, but some are not. Some of the foods I've gotten turned off by, believe it or not, like the tuna packets. I used to love those tuna packets for lunch every day. Now, I don't know if I just got tired of them. I just don't eat them anymore. They're kind of a turnoff when I look at the packets now. I know. And I eat them consistently for my lunches along with some fruit on a cracker. I still have them in my fridge and my husband eats them, but I just don't eat them as much anymore. They're full of protein, low calorie. Again, I'm not watching my calories, by the way, so you should know that up front. This is just my experience, and the foods that I'm eating nowadays might surprise you because there is one sweet in this group that I'm going to share with you because I'm such a sweet tooth and I'm a volumes girl. I've always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl. That's probably what got me into dangerous territory with being overweight my entire life. That with maybe some bad genetics and just the chatter in the head all the time. Anyway, having gone through that, I wanted to share with you my 10 that I am consistently eating every day. Please know this is not expert advice. This is just simply my experience. Your list might look completely different, and I totally understand and respect that. So just know that this is not the Bible. And these are just foods that are working for me, getting me through this journey. I eat pretty much anything I want. I don't eat fried foods, though. I have had recently, I went on vacation. I had some cheese curds. It was a one-time thing. But I did purchase a few weeks ago, it was some beer battered fish. And I only did that because I just needed something quick. I'm not a good cook. I think I told you all this before. I don't like to cook. I have a very busy lifestyle. I just don't have the time to cook. So throwing something in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes is more my speed. So I do shortcuts. I like quick, low ingredient foods. If it has a list of 10 ingredients, I will skip over that recipe, I'm telling you. So all of you ladies who love to cook, I wish I could be like you. And I just do because I know I'd be a really good cook, but I just simply don't have the time and I don't want to take the time. I have other things to do in my life. So feeding myself and my husband is somewhat of a priority, but not a big priority, okay? So here we go. My breakfast still remains the same. I always love these smart ones. They are cheese scrambled with hash browns. 15 grams of protein, 160 calories. I tell you, 3.5 minutes in the microwave and boom, you're eating. It's so good. They're so good. It's like you made it yourself. And I believe the cost is $2.26 at Walmart. Not too bad. I know I could, and I have made scrambled eggs for us before. So I always have fresh eggs in my refrigerator too. So please know that. But I do like to have this every day. And you know what? Honestly, I have them with these wonderful, this comes in a pair. I only eat 3, but there's 3 in there. They're frozen blueberry pancakes. These are so good. And I have them with a little bit of maple syrup. Oh, they're so good. So this with my scrambled eggs. Oh, yum. Now, there are some days where I wake up and I'm just really not in the mood for a full breakfast like that. So I'll skip the pancakes. I always skip the pancakes. I always eat the protein. So protein first, anything else second. That's my priority whenever I eat. Those are the 2, eggs and pancakes. The third one is string cheese. I don't have an example. I'm out. I looked in my fridge just now. But I love the string cheese. Having that, it's 70 to 80 calories per stick. And it gives you a couple of those sticks if you need a snack along with some fruit. So good. One thing about the eggs, they're so protein packed and they're so satisfying. You can't go wrong with an egg. So with that, What I've been making is, now I burnt this, so don't laugh too much, okay? This is my quiche. So, yum. It's spinach, lots of spinach in it. Oh, yum. It's a simple quiche. I bought the frozen crust, whipped up some eggs, cheese, milk, salt, pepper, and I threw in a bag of frozen chopped onions and a bag of frozen spinach. That's it. That's all that's in here, and then I burnt it. Don't burn yours, though. I don't recommend that. I went up to the barn. I forgot I had this in the oven. It came back, and I was like, oh. So anyway, we're still going to eat it tonight, burnt and all. Wouldn't you love to be part of my family? You'd be like, where's the food? The quiche is so easy to make ahead of time, and you can customize it with whatever you want. All kinds of different vegetables if you wanted to, and meats. Just didn't have any meat. So quiche is like a really neat go-to type of meal, and we can eat it for breakfast, we can eat it for lunch, and you can eat it for dinner. Not fancy, just practical. Greek yogurt is another one I still continue to eat. Not a whole lot of, but we do keep a lot in the house. It's just great protein, low calorie. I personally like the key lime flavor. Yum, that's good, especially for summer. Okay, this is a little surprise, but peas. I buy a lot of frozen peas, and I tell you, I throw it in to my dinners all the time as a side. So whatever we're having, like tonight, we are going to have, I think we're having some salmon. So, and I'll have peas and a little bit of rice. Honestly, they're very affordable. You can add them to any meal, and they give you some incredible fiber. They help with constipation. So I occasionally still have constipation as a side effect, so peas are wonderful. So I would say we eat peas 2 to 3 times a week on average. And buy the little frozen bags so you can just pop them in for 5 minutes and they're done. Easy peasy. Again, practical and easy, right? Now we're coming on my most favorite of all. This is, I think you'll recognize this. Yes, Bing cherries, fresh cherries. Oh my gosh, these are a wonderful, wonderful fruit I look forward to every summer. I just bought 2 bagfuls last time I went to the store. My gosh, they're incredibly good. I eat them with lunch, and I always eat them with dinner. So it helps with the fiber. 1 cup, which I can easily eat, 1 cup of cherries, gives you over 3 grams of fiber. It's about 90 calories, 1.5 grams of protein. Cherries have protein. Huh? Who'd figure? But anyway, I had to share that with you, but I am raiding the store for cherries every time I go. Every time. So it's just once a year, and I so look forward to every summer. Late June, July hits, cherries are out. They're sweet, they're filling, and they help you stay regulated, if you know what I mean. One other neat thing about cherries is they are rich in polyphenols. I'm not sure if I said that right. Polyphenols, which supports heart health and reduces inflammation. Hey, not only that, but they're a good source of vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants, along with the fiber. A wonderful fruit. Now, here's one thing I have been eating lately. I've been getting I have it in a bag right now, a half of a bag. It is a cheese and egg sandwich from Subway. Get the cheese and egg. They're less expensive. So cheese and egg, and I have veggies on it and a little bit of mayo. That's all there is on here. Cheese, there's provolone cheese. Then there's, 4 eggs and it's a 12-inch. This is a 6 right now. I ate the other 6-inch earlier today. I can almost barely eat it all. It's a big sandwich, that's 6 inches, to be quite honest. It's a wonderful sandwich. It's very healthy too. So I wanted to share that with you all. Leafy greens is another one, as I talked about in my quiche. I always put leafy greens, either kale or spinach in there. And I do make the quiche usually about once a week. and it gives us a few meals for sure. I usually make 2 pies, so it's fantastic. Like I said, we use it for lunches and dinners, and it just saves me some time with cooking, and I get lots of protein and veggies. It's just a win-win type of meal. Okay, this one might surprise you. Yes. What do you think that is? Yeah, a Tootsie Pop. Now, I told you all I'm a sweets girl. Now, this has been satisfying my sweet tooth once in a while. It is 70 calories. I don't have them often, but oh my gosh, they're great to have and enjoy. It's a limited portion. You're not eating a candy bar here. Having some sweets now and then. Honestly, you can have them if you can tolerate them. Once in a while, after having one, I do feel a little sick once in a while. Not every time, but sometimes. And so I have to take a nausea pill. But once in a while, I get an urge. And it's usually toward the end of the week when my shot has worn off. So I'll pull out a Tootsie Pop, and once in a while we'll have one. It's great to satisfy that sweet tooth. It really is. But I haven't been doing it that often because of my cherries I've been eating. So those cherries are fantastic. I'll eat a lot of those as opposed to a Tootsie Roll for sure to get the nutrients and the fiber. This is what I've been eating in the last 10 months and the most recent months. Again, this is just what my experience is. I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. This is not expert advice. Your body might want completely different food than I want, of course, and just listen to your body and just do it in moderation and do some testing. Test out some foods, see what you can handle. Don't eat a lot at once, I would warn as well. Don't do that. I don't. So there are some foods that I oftentimes can fill my plate because I'm a volumes girl too. I always think I can eat all this, and I end up not. Look, you don't have to be perfect with this GLP-1 journey. When your body rejects something, listen to it. Trust the signals. Things are going to change as you grow and lean into this GLP-1, even if it includes pancakes every morning like I'm doing, or an occasional Tootsie Pop, right? What are you eating right now? How long have you been into it? I'd like to hear some of your staples, some of your foods you love, some of the foods you're not loving. Comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.